Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Dice Crisis. What a crazy couple of episodes we just had. Personally, as a player, I had so much fun playing, and I know my table mates did as well. And it feels good to share with you guys, for you to all experience the crazy world that we're diving into. It's been such a joy sharing it all with you. Going with that, hit us up on Discord if you haven't yet. Follow us on our social medias. We'd love to connect with you, chat with all of you. But I'm going to keep this brief. We've had a lot of action going on. So how about you all just sit back, relax, and maybe crack a cold one and enjoy this next episode, The Gains of Saulace.
Welcome back, one and all, to another episode of the Dice Crisis podcast. I'm sitting here with Michael Waltz.
Hey.
Eli Plunkett.
Yep.
Kyle Spurley.
Yeah.
And I will not name myself.
That's good.
No name. GM.
Allard LaRue.
Oh, fuck you.
The secret's out.
Last time on the episode, the troop finished off attacking the St. Casperion's mission. Finished off Arnold Splitface Crocker. It was a hard-fought battle, but it was won. He sicked some kids on him. The last kill was dished out by Briggs, Andrew Nelson, who had to take off last episode. He's got to do bardly things, write some songs, maybe go play at some other joints. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing fun stuff, though. And at the last moment of where we actually left off, Crow was crying in a big group hug with his buddies. And Crow, your tears of sorrow and maybe a little bit of relief from finishing off this series of unfortunate events.
Damn.
Plug.
TM. The tears that brought forth are cleaning out the cat blind from your eyes. You're slowly regaining your vision. What do you guys do? You
Let me wipe my eyes. Oh gosh.
Got a cleared out church, a bunch of dead bodies.
Still hugging Crow. My arm wraps around to his pocket and I pull out the wand and I heal myself.
Bum-ba-da-ba.
Hey, you little elf, give me that back.
I'm gonna
after I got
duck
6
out of
HP.
this group hug and go look at some of the people that were killed by father. Some of the people in the pews.
Yeah.
I want to go look through them, see what their deal is, if there's anything to be looted or if they're all broke as a joke.
You find maybe 13 GP on all of those 8. Not on each of them, but
No one of
added
importance.
up on all
They're
those
all
bodies.
just people I don't know and stuff.
Yeah, they're just all peasant-y people.
Word.
You see that...
Word.
I can mark that down. I've got a loot list going. If you want to div it up, because
Sure.
I have some loot from from previous fights
That we haven't
divvied yet. Also,
Yeah, the last body that you look at was how did I describe her before? The woman that reminded you of a down on her luck woman from the temple.
Damn.
That was the last body that you looked through.
R.I.P.
And then I'm gonna assume that you guys are gonna search all the other bodies. Let's start with everyone who's not main characters. I'm gonna roll some gold on each of those.
And
yeah, I'll keep track.
8 gold. Ready? I'm just gonna go. 9 gold. 9 gold.
36.
4 gold.
30.
3 gold.
33.
4 gold. 5 gold. And 6 gold. And then amongst all those people, they also have short swords, daggers, leather armor. A couple have chainmail. Do you guys care about that? I can give you exact numbers.
Oh
if you
yeah, I
want.
love it all.
You want to take all that junk?
Oh yeah, we got a
Okay.
wheelbarrow.
Give me the junk.
Is there a wheelbarrow around?
All right, so there is.
We got an orc.
Feeling junky. Would Dane want the venom of those scorps?
Oh shit, there's dead scorps. Are they too
Oh.
squished and fucked up to harvest
You
venom?
can try and get some venom from them.
Would just do a single craft or something to take
Yeah,
them?
do 4.
4 crafts. Let's go. Is that how many scorps?
There are
Damn.
4 scorps.
I'm gonna heal
I can't believe
the
there's
remaining party
brew
members
so
that
many-
need it.
Sure.
Through so many.
Hey, yo, Lixie, you need any HP?
Yeah, for sure. 1 second though, because I'm running both characters. What am I doing? Craft alchemy?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 25 on 1, 13 on 1, 15 on 1, and 11 on 1.
You get 2 doses of this venom or poison.
Okay. 2x. Just should I put venom?
Yeah, scorpion venom. We'll figure out what it does later. Just
No worries.
Just con damage.
Lixie would like to grab any of her daggers that she threw 2 into this harvest.
Yeah, I think she just threw 1 upstairs.
Yeah,
There might
that's
have been
what I
another
think.
one downstairs. And then
She's gonna get 7 HP too.
7 HP.
we can move on to Father Patrick and what he has on
14
him.
HP. Oh, I'm all about that. I'm running up to his body.
Father Padwick, you would see around his neck a holy symbol of a moon with a skull in it.
Whoa.
Anybody can make
Religion
a
check?
religion check on that.
I would love to.
Do it.
27.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
15.
I know this symbol. Huzzah. Can't make a shot
Jane
to save
would
his life.
recognize this holy symbol as the holy symbol of Grotus. Grotus is the god of the end times, the god of the end of the world, the harbinger of the last days, the father of the apocalypse. He lives in the boneyard along with Pharasma and is a lingering presence in the sky. He is the moon that she feeds the souls of the atheists to.
So that's like a punishment for non-believers, God.
Yeah, there's nowhere to sort them, so that she throws them up to be eaten by Grotius.
And this is a pendant he has?
Grotus.
A pendant on his neck?
It's a
Okay.
holy symbol, yeah.
Pendant of Grotus. Got it.
Yes, and when Pharasma judges the last soul after the last living body dies on the material plane, Grotus will descend into the boneyard to do something to it, and Pharasma, before he moves onto the material plane to clean up and pack the dust away for another reality. No one really knows what Grotus is going to do once the last soul is judged, but it is generally accepted that it will not be pleasant.
Is there a belief that he's already done his thing and that this might be another reality?
I don't think so.
You probably could.
Maybe some people. I don't know.
We have the second coming of Grotus people. I feel them, you know?
That sounds pretty common
do the
of
followers
today,
of-
too. Just the idea
This was
like,
where
that this hasn't
followers
happened.
of Pharasma don't hate the followers of Grotus, but the followers of Grotus may hate the followers of Pharasma.
They are kind
feed
of
souls.
at odds with each other. I don't think Pharasma necessarily sees him as a great threat, but she would be aware of their relationship.
Good thing I killed him. Or somebody killed him.
Also on Father Patrick's body is a masterwork heavy flail.
Ooh,
Oof.
you want this flail?
Ooh, that
Hey,
sounds
Crow.
like a sick flail.
You like that tasty flail?
Wonder if I'm proficient.
I don't know.
What?
Masterwork heavy flail?
A potion. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 potions and a ring.
Do you want me to make checks right now or not?
Yeah, make checks. Just do 1 for all
4
of them.
potions, 1 ring.
Do a craft alchemy for the potions, and
Okay.
then somebody can do a spellcraft for the ring.
Can I do an inspiration on my check?
Sure.
Okay, I'll just do
I'll
it.
spellcraft that ring.
Cool.
15.
22 on the potions.
Okay, for the potions, you will know that 1 is a potion of bark skin.
Okay.
1 is a potion. Actually, he used 1 of them, so there's only 3.
Okay.
A potion of cure mod wounds, and a potion of displacement.
Ooh, that'd been fun. Cool.
Crow,
What should we do for the
the
ring?
ring. I'm trying to see.
I
if
just
Kyle
spellcraft.
did.
I
You
just
got a
spellcraft.
15.
Oh, spellcraft.
Yeah.
15. Sure, I'll give it to you. It is a ring of protection plus 2.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, let's grab that. That's
And
good.
then we can go to Krokmar's body.
And then Crow runs over and huddles over and starts digging.
I'm really about this ring.
Krokmar has a masterwork chain shirt and an adamantine dagger, boots, a cloak, and a potion.
That cloak sounds dope.
You want to know what that potion is?
What's this?
What'd it be? I take a look, I go, I got a 17.
A 17, it's a potion of invisibility.
That's one of them invisible potions.
Oh,
Makes you
I'm
invisible.
already invisible to the whole
I should have
world.
used that last episode.
It's because you're so ugly.
And then we're gonna need a spellcraft on the boots and a spellcraft on the cloak.
Elyon would do it, but she's not around right now.
Cloak coming
She
in
went
for a
upstairs.
20.
Okay. The cloak is on a 20. It is a cloak of resistance +1.
Oh,
Cloak resistance
nice.
+1. Let's go for the boots. 21.
Those are boots of the cat.
Oh my gosh, we are making bank from here. Coming out pretty
And
good.
that's just on the bodies.
Is there stuff on the walls?
Yeah,
Is that
let's-
what you mean?
let's- Can I do
There
a
are other
perception?
rooms that you haven't gone
Oh,
into.
okay.
Oh yeah, let's
So
let's go find those
Did we
rooms.
do anything? Fletchlings don't have anything on them.
I counted them in already.
Okay. Poor Hans.
Yeah, Hans has his character
Yep.
sheet if you guys want to take his stuff.
That's an RIP. That's
Alright.
an F in chat. Thank you.
Where you guys want to look around first, or do you want to leave?
Well, while you guys were searching the bodies, Elyon went upstairs and she just wanted to check and see if any of the kids are alive.
They're all dead.
They're all like full dead,
Yep, they're all
entirely
completely
dead.
Yeah.
Then
They all bled out as you went downstairs.
if you were to come upstairs, you would see Elyon over the bodies. She's just kind of like lining them up nicely, maybe like rubbing the blood off their faces, and just kind of putting them into a more respectful position.
Okay. I'm going to say that most of that's going on in the room that Farnell was in. You can make a perception check while you're up in there.
12.
You notice his desk is empty.
Can I search just like the drawers? The top is empty.
Yeah, if you just a quick search around the room, you open the drawers and there's nothing in the drawers, but you could search further if you want.
Can I detect magic throughout the whole room?
Sure. Okay, so this room is double functioning as a bedroom, office, and meeting room. You don't detect any magic. No magic.
When she's done, just kind of sorting things out, she's just gonna kind of walk. She's gonna walk back downstairs and join Crow and
Crow's
Dane.
gonna walk upstairs to these doors we haven't seen yet.
Okay.
There's.
He may meet you halfway as you're going down and he's going up.
Yep, she follows behind you. She's, hey, Crow.
Hey,
There's
Leon.
some-
I think there's some rooms up here we never checked.
Okay, should we should prepare for the worst. There's possibilities that there are more here, though. Seems like we really have handled the situation.
I mean, we did create a ruckus, so either they aren't here or they intentionally didn't come out. So you could be right. Should we go grab the others?
Let's do it.
Hey, everybody!
What?
What?
You want to check these rooms upstairs we haven't seen?
Yeah, let's search them all really thoroughly.
Oh shit. Runs up the back stairs that lead into the back of Varnell's office.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Yep.
I'm gonna come up that way. Probably like me and Lixie run up that way.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 4 doors that we haven't been in
Yeah.
behind the stairs that we were originally fighting on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a perception check when I run through that room and see if he notices. Yeah, he nat 20 notices. Dane sees all the dead kids in that room. And he just screams, "What in the fuck is this? What in the absolute fuck?"
They were trying to kill us, man. Don't. Just. Let's. Come on.
But
All of them rushed us at the same time with knives. We tried to get them to stop,
They
but
would all stab us at once.
unfortunately there was
Oh,
nothing
man.
we
They
could
were
do.
just stabbies.
why did they look so pretty sitting here?
Well, the bodies were taken care of.
Oh.
Except for
Wow.
that one, and you see one that just like
That's
electrocuted.
like mangled
Is
and
mangled.
fried.
Oh.
Oh god, okay. They just carry on very hesitantly through the room and over to this group like, oh god, what's gonna happen now?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the first door.
Ooh, it's locked.
Ooh, I'm gonna bust it down.
Okay. You want to just try and break it down?
Sure.
Try it. Try and kick it in. Try a strength check.
Ooh, that's gonna be a nat 20 for a 22.
It's not enough to kick this door in.
Shoot.
Lixie, do you still have that pick? Yeah, she does. Cool.
Yeah, I do.
You want to try and pick that boy?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All right. So her lock pick.
Oh, my nat 20 couldn't break the door. How sad.
That's rough.
I know, right?
While she's lockpicking,
25 break DC.
Elyon calls
Not
out,
possible for me anyway.
if there's anyone else here, I say you come out now. We've cleared all your friends out, and now's a good time to give yourself up unless you want the same fate to happen to you.
And by clear out, we mean we killed them.
Make a perception check.
25.
Also 25.
17.
You guys don't hear anything.
The lockpick just gets a plus because of the thieves' tool and stuff, or what? Or the lockpick thing? What's
Yeah.
the plus that it gets? It doesn't.
Disable device.
Oh my god. Okay. 19 to pick it.
Unable to do it. What's her bonus?
11.
11.
Yeah, I was like, if I take a 10 or even on it, it would
She
be.
can take a 20 on it. There's no threats right now.
Okay. Then
After a while, she would open it up.
Nice. Hell yeah, Lixie. Slide on in that damn door there, Crow. You go first, big boy.
He slides.
You enter this room, and it is remarkably clean for a flop house. The bed actually looks comfortable, and it is free of lice. 3 wardrobe cases lie pushed beneath the bed.
What Sally doesn't even have lice in their bed?
Say lice?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Crows used to sleep in with lice.
Do you have hair? Or are you bald?
No, Crow's got hair. He's got dreads.
Oh no, they got
yeah.
lice.
Nah.
Them dreads got
his
lice.
his orc dreads are just too rank even for the lice.
They're too rank for lice. They smell like chemical.
So you guys search the room?
Crow
Yeah,
went in
I'm gonna,
first.
I'm gonna search.
Did he see
search
anything?
away if I don't get
Do you
attacked.
You want to look in the wardrobe cases under the bed?
Ooh.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Opening them up, you see a couple pairs of clean street clothes, a masterwork disguise kit, a mirror, sealing wax. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Lab.
Yeah.
Lab.
That's all you find. Does anyone else want to search?
It's just perceptioning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a look-see in the room.
I
Maybe.
rolled a 19 on appraise,
Oh, nice. I got a 19 to percept.
and I got a 21
Unless I'm
to
looking
percept.
for traps.
No, but feeling around, like digging for anything in these cases,
Uh-huh.
a bottom compartment pops out.
Oh, shit. Look, it has a little trapdoor thing. Pushes it through. What's in there?
You find dozens of papers written in shorthand,
Ooh,
2 potions, a wand,
shit.
a pouch of some leaf-like substance,
I know what that is.
and if anybody has linguistics, you'd be able to see what what those papers are all about.
Lixie is all about that, if y'all aren't.
She's got linguistics.
Do y'all have linguistics?
Nah.
Okay. Lixie,
Either that
you
or potentially appraise.
multilingual bad
Ooh.
bitch.
Sam, what's Lixie's
Plus 6. What's yours?
Sam's is plus 8.
Nice. Sam, you bilingual son of a...
Oh, I love reading papers.
I love knowledge.
21.
21.
21. So this you see a lot of kind of ledger stuff, a lot of IOUs that Krokmar had written to other crime bosses. You see one to Zincher and one to Crow. You see one to a Limus Smeed, saying this is basically as an IOU, a receipt that he borrowed money from this guy.
Say Limus Mead.
Limus Smeed.
Smeed. Okay.
It's just a lot of crime boss
Papers.
payments, IOUs and stuff.
Ooh, IOUs. That means that boy's in debt. Oh, man.
Not no more.
Well, now the debt transfers.
And that seems to be all in this room. There are 2 potions and a wand.
Yeah,
that
I
you
was
guys
gonna say
could
the 2
check out.
potions, wand, and the pouch of leaf. Do I know
Yeah.
what the pouch of leaf is?
You can use the craft alchemy on that.
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
I'll check
Not
the
20.
I'll check the wand.
It is something called flay leaf.
Oh, okay. That's flay leaf.
Got a 24 to check out
You
that
can look
wand.
that up if you want. Huh?
You got a 24 to check out that wand.
It is a wand of shocking grasp
Ooh,
with
wow.
32 charges on it.
Oh my goodness.
That's a
There
lot
are
of
also
charges.
2 potions.
I want that. Oh, I want to look what they are. 12.
You're not 100% sure.
I'm too stoked on this flay leaf.
What's the check for potions?
Craft. Alchemy.
Yours is a craft alchemy, but you can use spellcraft.
I'll check it. See if we can figure it out.
25.
That,
spell.
they are both potions of spider climb.
Ooh, okay, cool.
All right.
Any more rooms you want to look at?
Yeah, there's more
Yeah.
rooms.
Yes, there are.
Let's keep on chugging. Somebody else want to go in this one first, or do you just want me to keep?
Nah, you.
All right.
Till you take an arrow to the chest, big boy.
All right. Crow's gonna try this second door down this hallway.
All right.
I'm gonna take one more wand hit, Crow,
Ha!
if that's cool.
You open the
Almost
door. You open the door to this room, and these rooms are empty except for 2 stained mattresses and burnt out candles.
Any perception check to see if there's anything lurking?
You can.
See if it's magic in there, Elion.
15.
You don't see anything.
Yeah, Elyon is detect magicking everything.
You don't see any magic here.
Not even with a butt ton?
22 on perception.
You don't see anything.
Okay,
All right.
goes to the next door.
It's really dark in the room, you said?
The next door over looks to be about the same. These seem to be just like unused rooms that are here.
Sure.
26 on a perception.
And nothing in that room.
Okay.
Next door.
Maybe it's just too dark.
You open this next room. This small octagonal room has open beams, unfinished walls, and raw floorboards. The room is quite drafty with scatterings of rat droppings around the corner. Set into the studs of the west wall is a crudely spaced ladder leading up the belfry.
I want to climb up the ladder.
It raises about 18 feet high. You can go up the ladder. Is there
Yeah,
anyone
Crow
wanna
wants
look
to
around?
go up.
I'm
that
just
ladder
like the
too.
lightest, smallest one in the sketchy room, I think.
You
So,
guys
like,
want to look in the room first?
Yeah, I'll
or
perceive the room first.
Perceive that room.
18 from Elyon.
Same.
18?
yeah, 16. Unless there's a trap.
So, you guys wouldn't see anything in here.
Then I would like to go up the
Is
ladder.
Elion just continually detecting magic?
Yeah.
She would detect a little bit of magic in one of the corners of the room.
Interesting. She goes over to it,
If you-
takes a closer look.
I will say that this will guide you to the spot that you missed before. In a kind of a little crack in the wall, you're able to move a rock out and find a little alcove with a stash inside.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
And
wow.
in this stash contains 32 GP,
Wow.
256 SP, 400 copper pieces, a quartz sword pommel, a silver anklet chain, a signet ring, an ornate brass candelabra, a bronze knocker in the shape of a dolphin, a folding marlin spike, a set of sail charts in a leather tube, and an anchor feather token, or a token that you don't know what it is yet.
What was a token? A token, okay.
And then if you climb up the bell tower, you see a bell riddled with faint cracks, and it's hanging in a drafty loft. A rope pull cord dangles through the hole in the floor, allowing the bell to be rung from below. Slatted arches in the tower's walls allow sound to escape while keeping most of the harsh weather out. Waxy stumps of several candles, a coil of rope, and a metal grapnel hook lies discarded on the floor.
Crow's gonna yell up, "Hello! Hello!"
You kind of hear your voice ring inside the bell a little bit.
Awesome.
Is there a sundial around up there if it's a bell tower for telling time?
No, it's enclosed.
Oh, no windows to the place?
There are slats in it, allowing sound to get out,
I see.
but weather to not get in.
If I percept around here, am I getting anything, or is it just exactly what you said, pretty much?
It's just there. You would see a bundle of rope with a grapnel hook on it. So that's kind of the most fishy thing.
I
in
want
this
I
room.
want the hook. I don't want the rope.
Okay, you can grab the hook.
Cool. Thanks.
You cut the hook free.
Well, yeah, there's nothing up here but this hook, guys. So I'm gonna come down. Y'all Y'all find anything down there that was special?
I found a stash. As soon as
Ooh.
Elyon finds it,
Oh,
she
hell
shows you
yeah.
all and just
Oh,
pulls out these riches from behind.
Look
It
at
was
all that
behind the
stuff.
wall.
Just toss them in
Yeah.
your bag. We should bring those back to a merchant to have them price it all out.
All right, we have a
ooh, I see some sailor charts
long
there.
list. Yeah, I toss those to Crow. What can you make of these, Crow?
Can I open these up quick?
They're sailor
Yeah.
charts.
I'm gonna read them.
There are charts of the kind of immediate area around. Actually, I might have a little bit more information. But the immediate area around Riddleport, you see on the map a couple islands with X's on them. You see one called. You see one island marked the Devil's Elbow.
A couple interesting places on here. Devil's Elbow. It's got an X on it. Yeah, this will be really good to take to Saul.
Okay. I climbed down, and does that mean this hallway's been cleared out?
Yep.
Right.
You guys have cleared those rooms.
So I saw through the pile of bodies back in the hallway there that there was more doors. Do you guys want to go check those out, or have you already?
Yeah, check them out. For game speed sake, I could just say that I'm gonna look in all these rooms. I mean, we're gonna look at all of them,
Yeah.
perception deep.
All right, so we'll just clear through the rest of the rooms. All right, so one room that you go into, you see kicked into the corner of the room is a pile of bedding and a lopsided chair covered with blood-spattered sheets. A disturbing collection of small blood-crusted tools dangles from pegs on a nearby wall, including pliers, rusted garden shears, some chisels, a hammer, a corkscrew, a barber's straight razor, a fireplace poker, and 3 branding irons. A dull foggy mirror hangs mounted in an adjacent wall.
Oh,
Otherwise, there
God.
doesn't look too much else into
At first I was like, oh, it's just a birthing room. And then he's like, corkscrew, pickaxe.
This
And
is
I
where
was
they
like, oh,
must
that's a
have-
torture
This
room.
must be where they tortured people.
Yeah, no.
Praise on that? Anything of value?
It's all very crude, rudimentary tools. Some of them, you're not even sure how they would use it.
What is this
You might
for?
see some things that make it look like you find a little bit of like stitching. So maybe it wasn't all just torture in here. Maybe they did some kind of surgical stuff in here.
Well, the
but
blood-covered
it was
blanket made me think like, oh, birthing.
Yeah.
Right?
blood
You know what I
splattered,
mean?
Yeah. So
Oh.
maybe in that it is dual-purpose torture.
Torture nursery room.
Let's patch you up type of room.
This is the hospital room.
You can make a perception check in there.
Does the blood smell of familiars?
26.
19.
23.
The 23 and a 26, you guys would find a small sack of coin in there containing 10 GP and 15 SP and 17 CP.
Hey, see that money?
Yeah, hit the rest of the rooms.
The next room that you would look in, you'd see another old mattress propped up against the wall, making room for a wide chalk circle smeared with black ichor. Around it, empty wine bottles and a half-eaten goose carcass litter on the floor. And you'd see a rack of shelves that are empty now, but would have held the wooden boxes that held all of these scorpions.
Is that chalk circle
is
on
a
the
cult
ground?
room.
Yeah, and like a signet of some religion or something historical that I might know?
Give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom. I ain't done one of them in a while. That's an 8.
An 8, you think
Yeah.
that this is some sort of cult ritual room. Anybody else care to
Looks
pop in?
pretty culty.
Unless I can roll again, I rolled bad the first time.
You agree with Dane. This
I
is
do.
definitely an occult ritual that's going on in here.
Nice.
Must not be of a big religion. Must be like some small weird shit.
I got a 10.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you guys are all on the
Some
same
bad
page. You're
rolls.
not sure what's going on here, but you think it's bad.
Okay.
To be expected.
Moving on, you find Geezer Pidge's room. You know this
Aw.
because of all the bird shit in there. Give me perception checks in this room.
Another 26.
Elyon with a 19.
Yeah, searching around his room, Kyle, you in his little wardrobe, you're kind of going through it, and you find some more papers, and looking through these, it's pretty obvious that this is the deed to this establishment.
Do I need Sam
Yeah.
to read it or?
Oh, it should be in
It's
common.
pretty obvious
pretty
that
obvious, okay.
it's a deed to this building.
Oh, hey. Got the deed to the building. It's ours now, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Crow, that is the score. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's what we need.
What are we going to use this for?
We're going to give it to Saul. It's going to be Goblin Part 2.
Let's put these with all of our other papers, all the crime boss notes
Yep.
and stuff, and let's take it all to Saul.
And
We just scored him a mission.
Very much so. Was there another room, or is that the last room in the room? A room at the room.
yeah, you guys have cleared this place.
Aw.
It's probably
Cleared.
It's late at night.
Okay.
Late at night.
Late,
guys-
late at night.
Yeah, you guys probably started this whole raid at around midnight.
Well, I suppose we go back to the Goblin, get some well-deserved, well-needed rest, and maybe
Talk to Saul in the
meet up
morning.
with Saul in the morning before we open.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd start walking back there.
Yeah, let's head back.
What do we
guys
want to
start-
do with Hans?
Oh,
Take his body
man.
back?
Does he have a
Leave-
tag? Is there like something that identifies him?
His face.
Yeah, I was like, they didn't have like dog tags and shit where you could be like, here's his face.
You can cut off his face.
I don't want to cut off his face.
No, that's just morbid.
I'm gonna leave Bayar to Hans. They seem like pals.
Yeah, let's see what Bayar. Let's let Bayar choose what he wants to do with Hans, and then
I ain't carrying him.
you don't have to carry him, Bayar. But would you relay the news? And
Yeah.
okay, sorry about Hans, man.
He was kind of an asshole.
Yeah, you kind of was. High
Showed
five.
off. Slap.
That's pretty heartless, but I like it.
All right, so we're all walking back.
You guys would walk back to the Golden Goblin.
I'd like to split off with Lixie and just fall back like 20 feet
Okay.
so we can chat and not be in the group.
Sure. What do you want to say to her?
The little blood on your face reminds me of the first night that we met.
That was kind of crazy, wasn't
It
it?
really was. It was, you know, you've only gotten more beautiful since then.
Thank you.
Yes.
I've been stabbing more often.
You know, it seems to be working for you. Maybe the blood of the innocent fuels your. Wait, no. What?
That's kind of weird, Dane. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't say that.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
You know you love the blood of the innocents.
there was so many dead children tonight. So many.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that they just kind of slayed them without trying any other way to subdue children.
I mean, I understand how it goes in the heat of things,
Yeah,
but
I guess
damn.
I didn't see any of it happen,
Yeah.
but there's a bunch of dead kids up there.
Yeah, it's gotten worse, but so be it. So be it.
So be indeed.
Make the rest of the return of the walk.
You guys would make it back to the Golden Goblin.
Sick nasty. I suppose Lixie parts off at some point to go home, or does she stay at
Oh,
the
yeah, she'd
Goblin?
go home.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome, Crow. I'm glad that we could get revenge for your mother.
Yeah, fucked him up, that's for sure.
Now no mothers have to be scared of death ever again. Mothers will live forever.
This
She
one was
runs
for
away.
the mothers.
For the moms!
For mom, huzzah!
Huzzah.
Did Sam split off already?
Sam's is staying at the Golden Goblin.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah? What do you guys want to do now that you're back at the Golden Goblin?
Snooze.
Wash
Yeah.
myself and
Yeah,
I'm gonna
right.
go
thank
to
everybody for helping. I'm gonna get to my bed routine. I'm gonna give Sam a hug. I'm gonna give Elion a hug. Give Dane a little hug.
Everybody hugs you back.
I think it's kind of weird.
I give.
Do you guys hug him?
It's kind of weird, but I hug him back.
Make a will save.
I hug him. I'm actually gonna go home tonight. I'm gonna
Oh.
kind of grab some things, drop some things off, and then slip away.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna give Bayar a good old handshake. Thank you for your service.
I'm gonna shower.
No problem.
Or-
night, guys.
Medieval version of a shower.
Good night.
And you guys get ready for bed. Elion makes it home. You make it home to a dark and locked house.
I unlock it
Okay.
and go inside. Any signs of noise or life?
No,
Walk past father's bedroom, take a peep in.
it's not there.
He's gone?
He's not there tonight.
Oh, okay. Surprised, I open his door a little more and step in and call his name.
Nothing.
Take a look in his, wardrobe. I know that he was planning on leaving. Does it look like he packed up?
It looks like he packed up.
Does it look like he left?
Huh. Double check. I go look at like the food stores, looking for confirmation. Like, did he really leave?
I mean, there's still food and stuff there.
His food, but his like all of his items are gone.
Yeah, most of his stuff's gone. There's still some stuff there, but
Okay, I take a peek at his nightstand next to his bed. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna just like check it out because I know that's where he keeps his important stuff.
you'd open it up.
Yeah.
It's empty.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Elyon is just gonna kind of go sit down in bed and
You would notice a note on your bedside table.
oh
shit.
pick it up.
My dearest Ellie, it's your dad. I couldn't bear to see the look on your face when I said goodbye after last time and how disappointed you were with me. You'll find the deed to the house and the shop here. If you want to manage it, you can manage it. If you want to sell it, you can sell it. If you want it to stay open, I have a blacksmith in mind who could manage things for you. Her name is Rolla Coalheart. She's a very nice, but strong dwarven woman. I hope to see you again. Love, Pete, Dad, Daddy, Thresh.
And he went to Magnamar. That's where he took
Yeah,
off
that's
to?
where he said he was going.
Did he ever give me an address or tell me the name of the woman that he's going to meet?
No.
Wow. All right, Elyon's gonna kind of take the note, fold it up slowly, and put it into her pocket, and just lay down on the bed until she meditates into mindlessness.
That happens. Everyone else on the Golden Goblin's going to bed? Righteous.
We snoozing.
Ooh, one more thing that I forgot to say about Krokmar. He also had a holy symbol. This one, Crow would recognize it. It would look familiar because the holy symbol is a pick with a skull at the top of it as it forks off the two actual spikes.
Pick, like a weapon pick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep that.
You can roll a religion on that.
10.
25. I'm like, holy shit, look at that.
The Inquisitor, who kind of relates to this a little bit, doesn't recognize it, but Dane knows it as a symbol of Xiphus. Xiphus is the god of accidental death, graveyards, and tragedy.
Xiphus and Grotus together is like a really ominous fucking...
He's a bitter enemy of the goddess Pharasma. He is worshipped by small cults. Crow, if this might, like, as Dane talks about this a little bit, it might pique your memory a little bit, and you're like, oh, wait. Yeah, Pharasma doesn't really recognize him as an enemy because he's, like, too small to really, for her to care about. But followers of the Grim Harvestman, as he's called, believe that the god arose from the first maddened soul to die a pointless death. It is written that ever since that time, every mortal that dies in the same meaningless way is destined to be absorbed by Xiphus after death. This puts him in direct competition with the goddess Pharasma, and his followers believe that once he has acquired enough souls that he will be able to engineer the death of Pharasma herself.
Hey, Crow.
Yeah.
You just added like a bunch of kids to that whole like toll. Maybe he'll come soon.
Oh shit. Oh, well, you had to. So.
I mean, R.I.P. Carl. He was the first. That was him, right? He was Carl.
Yep.
And you want to see what he
Damn
looks
it,
like?
Carl.
How he's depicted?
Ooh.
He's like a reaper, but different.
Yikes. Yeah, let's sell this or destroy it, or
Oh, he's cool.
maybe I can wear it.
His
And,
scythe has a vomiting a sickle out of it.
Yeah, dude.
Like a skull opening its mouth to a blade
Yeah.
is horrifying.
And you would remember, Crow, that this holy symbol is the exact, well, like a mini version of the pick that guy on your boat took out and then crushed some dude's skull with.
oh damn! So he was a follower of Xiphus. So they're after me.
Or at least you keep crossing paths with
I'm
them.
gonna let's hang on to this. This might come in handy.
All right, so you guys are sleeping, and this is probably a good time to roll off to see who gets some of these items that everybody wants. Do we want to make claims about why you deserve them, and I'll give you guys bonuses? Or would you just like to roll off for all of them and see what happens?
Well, I don't think everyone has an interest in all of them. So, like, the people that want them roll off against each other?
Yeah, I assume that you all wanted all of these.
I don't
Let's
want
go for
half of them.
I'd like all of them.
I don't want half of them.
You don't want the ring of protection.
I want
and the
the
cloak
ring
of resistance,
and the cloak at both, at best.
and the boots of the cat.
I'm all right.
That's-
They'd be cool, but
Well, whatever you want, you're gonna at least roll off against me.
All right, so the first one we're going to go with is the ring of protection +2. Does anybody have any claims on why they deserve it, or maybe why somebody else doesn't deserve it? Huh? Michael, what do you think?
Can I throw out a game-changing idea?
Yes.
I feel like Dane should get the boots, Crow should get the ring of protection, and Elyon should get the cloak of resistance.
If you guys like that, sure. You guys
that
can.
seems useful.
what do your resistances like at right now? Or your saves, I
I thought
guess.
you had the best argument for that.
For the cloak?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Right now, my I have Fortitude 1, Reflex 3, Will 5.
Yeah.
Just
Could
an
definitely
idea.
use a bonus. I definitely like that idea, but if we want to leave it to the dice, I'm not upset about that.
I'm definitely down to be distributing where the characters see.
Yeah, you guys can definitely do that. It's just sometimes it's fun to roll off.
Yeah.
It is fun
But-
to roll off.
I didn't know you guys would work so well together and want to
Divvy.
divvy and share.
I'll give you the cloak for a boot if we don't want to roll for it. If you give him the ring.
I'm cool with that if you guys are cool with it.
I'm cool. I'm
Word.
chilling.
All right.
All right.
Word up.
Cool.
Tight.
Take your
Rolling
things.
rolling for him at least gives us temporary ownership, so you can be like, yes, will you trade that, or no, you won't. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So maybe we can roll and then be like, so can I
Yeah.
have that?
Yeah, let's roll.
Oh,
We could.
I was just saying after this, like
Oh.
we can just do this one outright.
Sure.
So I'll give you the cloak, you give him the ring.
you don't have to give me the ring, but are you going to give me the ring?
I'll
That's
give you
up
the
to you.
ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So that's a +2 to my AC.
When Elyon gives it to you,
Yes.
she says, "Quit dying."
Yeah, thank you, Elian. This will help in my adventures. Of
Gives
not
me the
dying.
boots. Quit falling. No.
falling.
That is rad with me for
All right.
loot.
Now that we have everything divvied up and we have sold stuff off air, or we figured out the cost of things off air.
Want to hear the GP totals?
Yeah.
Divvied up.
Sure.
All right. So we got 2,958 gold pieces divided by 3. That's going to be 986 to each of us. Wow. And then we got some silver, 90 silver each, and 417 copper, 439 copper each.
Hey, Elion, bet you can afford to get into the Cipher Gate now. Like, by a lot.
Still don't want to see those fancy boys.
That's what I like to hear.
Fuck the fancy boys.
We're sleeping now.
Fuck the free world.
Yeah,
we can't
Elyon's
talk.
not even there.
Yeah. You guys would be woken up by a knock on the door. Saul would enter. Nice. Hey, morning. Alion's on here. Oh, when Elion gets here, will you guys meet me in my office?
Absolutely.
All right, thank you. He walks out.
I would like to prep some extracts while I wake up.
Do it.
Crow's gonna get up, get ready for the day.
What does Elion do when she wakes up?
So I imagine she comes out of her meditation. She's just staring at the ceiling, same spot she was looking before, and it's just kind of like that weird feeling of she gets up and like goes to make breakfast and stuff, and then she remembers with the house being so quiet that her father's gone, and it's just kind of that feeling of like walking around not quite sure what to do with herself. The forges aren't lit, and she eventually just gathers her things and locks up and heads over to the goblin.
Did I tell you they left you the deed? Did I say that?
You did, yeah.
Okay,
She's got that in her pocket still. She looked at it in the morning.
She's gonna carry around the deed to a place.
She is.
Well, I'm gonna steal it from you.
No! Don't.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Just kidding. I was gonna have someone pickpocket you. Yeah. Head over to the Golden Goblin.
Yep. Yeah, so she gets there on time, nice and early. Walks up to the room, knocks on the door, walks in. Morning.
Good morning, Elion.
Morning, Elian.
Look what I made. It's just two of my normal extracts. It's nothing special. I made Crafter's Fortune and Heightened Awareness.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Elion,
it's real good stuff.
Saul wants us to go to his office whenever you're ready.
Okay. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Should we bring some of the rest of our stash that we're not gonna? That maybe I want him to look
Yeah.
at these sailor charts.
I want pendants, sailor charts,
maybe some of these crime boss IOUs.
The IOUs.
and the deed.
and the deed. There you go. That's the things we need to bring to him.
And our information on how we murdered like 20 people.
Word. You go to his office. Oh, thank you. So come on, sit down. So how did last night go? You guys left off? Bayard looked okay.
It was
Where's Hans? Where's Hans?
So to
my
start
favorite.
off, we're gonna tell you that Hans did perish. He he fought bravely, but he couldn't land very many swings, and being up in combat like that, he took a toll on him.
I thought he was a good fighter. I guess he didn't really have to fight people standing near my vault, but
yeah. He looked strong.
he did. And he spoke so good.
So good. We found
So
a few
well.
things that might be of interest to you.
Okay.
These may be lesser so, but we thought you might want to know anyway. They're holy symbols. One for Grotus, and
then
I show
one
him the
for-
pendant.
One for Cyphus, and Crow holds up this kind of just like.
So
you take
He
it.
looks
we
yes.
saw that they were having some culty meetings in the mission. There's like circles inlaid in salt and shit like that upstairs. So if that explains anything, they've definitely been doing a little bit of sus work there. So that's fun.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna take back the pendant and
And before we continue with some of our loot, we did manage to kill lots of people.
Good. They deserved it.
One of them was Father Padrick.
Don't know him.
Another one was Varnal Splitface.
Yes,
And
that's good.
yeah,
That's the one I care
That's the
about.
one that we
Nux
got
me.
him, Saul.
Nux me, my
We got
adopted
him.
child.
Thank
know-
you. Yes, my mother is not gone in vain.
the creator of Cat Blind, fat ass Mumsy over there, she's dead.
Good. She's a bitch.
She is.
I tried to get some of that
Probably.
over here, but she didn't want to sell it to me.
It seemed like it really fucked people up. It got Crow.
She got me right in the
Yeah,
eyes.
you gotta be careful about that stuff. Even on your skin, it starts to burn.
Oh,
yeah,
jeepers.
yeah.
Imagine what it does to your belly.
Fought the whole fight
That's why I
blind,
wanted it.
pretty much. Or half of it, anyway.
Good. Anything else to report?
What else did we find?
So,
there?
We found all these IOUs.
Oh, a bunch of his debts from
Well,
past crime
Let me
bosses.
see those. Let me see those. I would love to see those.
There's
Toss
got to
them
be
his way.
some. There's got to be some names that you recognize, Saul.
This is
There's
good
this
stuff.
name, Limus Sneed, that I've never seen before.
Linus Smeed.
Ooh, that's a coincidence because that's kind of why I was bringing you in here today. So as we mentioned a couple of days ago, I was looking for Laurer. I still haven't found him.
Wow.
So I sent him out a couple days ago to go talk to Lima Smeed because when I started this place, I needed to get I needed money lent to me, and I borrowed a lot of money from Limus, and I think he works for Zincher, so it would. Since I wasn't really able to pay back, I sent Lara with a payment, like the biggest payment that I've been able to do so far, thanks to you guys. And he hasn't returned, and I know that he works with Zincher, and I'm thinking that Zincher might have done something to start something else or keep us from
Bigger.
from growing. So, yeah, I'm worried about Lara. I would ask you guys to maybe investigate this for me. I can tell you where his house is. You can go search over there, and I can tell you where Limus Smeed's place is. Yeah, I can tell you a little bit about Limus.
Please do.
We'll also give him the deed here in a couple.
All right, just.
He'll like that.
All right,
Oh,
so
yeah, he will.
Limus is a moneylender. He's kind of chubby man. Always seems to be sweating. Gross breath, patchy beard, fond of cheap cigars. He's always got a stogie in his mouth. He's a very suspicious person. He's not gonna let you in unless you say that you're there for money. You could probably force your way in. I don't think he really has much of an operation going on there, but locks on doors and very suspicious. Makes it easy to go. I've heard that he has a guard dog. Be careful of that. And yeah, think he runs with Zincher, so we kind of have to be wary about that too. But if he did something to Limus, or not Limus, to Laurer, then we have to find out what happened and go from there.
Saul, do you know what Zincher and Splitface's relationship was? Good, bad?
I wouldn't say that
Enemies?
there's much of a relationship going on. Splitface kind of, he tried to stay out of the way of everybody.
Okay.
That's why he took to the poorer districts and just ran some petty pickpockets and just
So
random
Zincher
crimes.
probably doesn't even really care.
Zincher's he's not in Zincher's radar. He doesn't own an establishment that's competing with his business.
Okay.
We know your policy on Splitface. What about with Smeed?
Hey, if I don't have to pay him back, it's fine with me.
Well, we can see
Just
what
out
we
of
can do, but
curiosity,
that's a
how
pretty
much
heavy
do
stretch.
you owe him?
Maybe another 10,000 or so GP.
Okay.
But in that same vein, I said I would pay you guys weekly as bonuses, so here's some weekly pay, and he hands you each 100 more GP.
Wow.
Thank you, Saul.
I gotta keep track of my employees before I can go pay off these debts. So thank you for your work.
Thank you, Saul.
Oh, and Saul, we did manage to find the deed to the mission as well.
Indeed.
So,
So yeah, we're gonna leave this to you since we were
You're going to give this to me.
sort of
He takes it from your hand.
we were sort of working for
Puts it in
you
his
at the
drawer.
time. So yeah,
Thank you.
if you want to decide what to do with that, or
as far as we're concerned, the property is yours.
Well, all right then.
if you want us to
thank
kind of
you.
aid you in what it could be used for, we most certainly will. But we'll leave that up to you.
Yes.
Have you tried a bakery?
Are there industrial ovens over there?
No, there's a lot of bird shit.
There's a torture room, so just keep that in mind.
And then we cut back over to the St. Casperion's mission.
Oh no.
And a blind geezer Pidge stands up from being knocked unconscious, and there's dead bodies everywhere, but he can't see them. And he just walks back up to his room and starts going back to the birds.
Oh my god.
And cut back.
Poor geezer pig.
What happened? Oh, my
It just
God.
smells bad.
God.
Oh my god.
I do ask that.
R.I.P.
I think this place had potential to do a lot of good in the community, though Splitface was definitely abusing that power.
Yes.
If maybe
There were a lot of innocent that were there.
there were, if you could possibly help with that, I think it really could be a good service, and it would look good for the goblin itself.
We would be more than willing to help in a more humanitarian way as well.
The Goblin
Speaking for
Church.
me and Elion.
Yeah, that doesn't.
The golden gospel.
The Golden Church of Goblins. Nah, if you say Church of Goblins, people are gonna think goblins are there. We'll come up with a better name
We'll
or
think.
something.
We'll
Can we
brainstorm.
Or I
pray
could
to
probably
Gabo?
just sell it. Wonder how much I could make from it.
Maybe. Why didn't we sell the church?
Sorry.
That would have been insane.
Should we do that?
Nope.
Should we keep the GP for ourselves? If it's over 15K, I want the GP.
If it's over 15K, you pay your debts to Limus.
And then we don't have to kill him. We can just walk over there with some cash. Maybe get Laurer back if he's not dead.
I feel like a loan officer would have a lot of money in his home, but also where do they keep money? Like, are there banks in the city?
Well, that's all I have for you guys. If you have anything else, or else you can go.
Oh, just really quick before we head off on this mission, I did find some of these sailor charts as well.
Oh, neat.
I know
really
you and
a-
I had talked about the boat endeavor possibilities, so maybe this will help you. If you want to hold on to these, maybe take a look at them. I'll come back and study them with you.
Sure. Thank you.
They show travel paths of what assumes to be people that are working with Splitface, so that might help a little. See where they come and go from.
Neat.
Do you know of an island called the Devil's Elbow?
Yeah. It's not too far off the
The
coast.
Devil's Bow.
Yeah, there was an X on those charts of the Devil's Elbow.
Yeah, it used to be. Someone tried to make a city out there on their own. They eventually got people to come out and settle it a little bit, but the landscape mixed with how hard it was to get goods out there made it kind of fail.
So it has this weird, like, repertoire of being hard to get to and hard to bring shit back from and stuff.
Yeah,
So maybe treasure hunts and stuff.
maybe.
Lots
Is
of boat
anyone-
crashes, I bet.
Anyone known to live there now?
Knowledge check.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. Anything local or nature gonna tell me some more about the place, or?
Nope.
Cool. All right. Well,
We'll go.
thank you much, Saul. Let's go do some work. Quick, I'm gonna go get some stuff for you guys here while we bail. I'm gonna get you some of the goods. That way you're not out while we're gone.
Okay. Sounds good.
Rad.
Yeah.
I leave.
All right, what do you guys do now?
See you later.
I want to do some craft checks for the Gabo.
Okay.
How many?
As many as you want. Up to 5.
How long do these take him?
I was thinking about that.
Oh yeah, you're right. If I craft all day, then I can't leave.
Yeah.
And Eliana and I would have to go on our own.
If you went to do this mission right now, yeah.
It sounded important to him.
It does sound important.
So I was going to not man the door today, and I was just going to kind of go straight over there and investigate.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit.
You can certainly craft.
I told him the thing. Maybe I'll talk to Finn, and see if he actually needs any, or if he can get by on the day.
Okay.
Hey, Finn, you around back here somewhere? Poking in the back door behind the bar? Any Finn? What time is
Thought
it?
about Finn in a
It
long
might be
time.
early. Not a whole lot of people would be in the bar, really.
Nah, there's no Finn yet.
Okay. Well, with
Flynn.
no one around, I'm just gonna assume that they seem fine, and I'm gonna come with these boys. But I need to make a stop up in the room, drop off money and stuff that's in my bag.
Okay. Empty yourself of your unneeded equipment. And then do you guys want to go to Limus's house, or do you want to go to Lars' house first?
Lars.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go to Lars and see if he's there, but I feel like that would have already been checked. Is it really out of the way? Nah, yeah, okay,
Not
let's
really.
go to Lars.
Right.
Oh, Lars.
Right, you
Walking
would-
down. What part of town does Lure live in?
Lore lives in kind of a spot where the Wharf District starts meeting the Leeward District, so it's on the fringe of kind of like the good and bad neighborhood. So you guys are walking to Lara Felden's house, and you notice walking through the town that you seem to get you seem to see recognition on a lot more people's faces as you walk through town. You see somebody maybe eye you up and then turn into a corner. You see people actually, that seems like people know who you are on the street compared to the first few days walking around when you were not involved with the Golden Goblin. Your deeds of the Golden Goblin are becoming known throughout the town as you walk to Lara Felden's house.
Right on.
You get to his apartment, a one room apartment. Probably more of a townhouse than like an apartment. Get up there and it's one room. The door is open. Do you go in?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'd like
totally.
to perceptive eyes.
You walk into the house and you notice a man laying in the middle of the floor.
Oh,
And
no.
the room looks thrown about. Things look like they've been taken. Blah,
Like-
blah, blah.
Can we check for his life?
Yeah. You walk up to the man.
Yes.
Make me heal check.
14.
You go down to this body. Your hands reach down to check his life. You touch him, and the man wakes up.
Holy shit.
What are you doing?
Lars?
Who? This is not LaRue.
Damn.
There's just some drunk homeless guy sleeping in the middle of his house.
All right, buddy, time to go.
What do you
And
mean?
I'm gonna grab him up.
I'm sleeping.
I'm gonna throw him out.
Okay.
Tosses his ass.
Kind of stumbles down the stairs, looks back, and scratches his ass, then keeps walking on.
Like a monkey.
So yeah, make a
God.
perception check around this room.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around hard.
15.
I'm gonna
10.
fuck off about it.
The place looks ransacked. Things have definitely been taken. There are drawers and stuff open. Little bit of blood kind of spritzed around. Yeah, it kind of looks like a crime scene.
Is there like, I mean, can I go through the room itself and like see if there's any like, I don't know, sign of foul play, if there's any like notes, if there's any like, you know, if he left in a hurry, why was his place ransacked? I'm confused.
Yeah. So what was your perception check?
How long are we in there?
You can search it as long as you want.
Can I take a 20?
Sure.
28?
28.
20 minutes in the house tells me.
So, thoroughly investigating this scene, which Dane is so, I want to say akin to do. That doesn't seem right.
I think that's probably...
He likes to do this. He searches around, kind of going over every square inch of this apartment, looking at things, pulling things apart. He probably didn't have a lot of valuables in here to begin with. It doesn't look like these are signs of a struggle. It doesn't seem like there's a fight that happened here. It looks like somebody just kind of came in and started going through his stuff, looking for things, maybe taking things. I'm gonna just kind of roll that perception into like a kind of survival. You see the tracks of many different people have come in through here. Pretty much anything that could have been valuable has been taken. You would find a journal eventually, and kind of piecing through it, it's just kind of random stuff. Something does catch your eye. He is getting across a little bit of a suspicion that he's feeling towards Saul. He talks about how he's confused at where this money's going. We're making more money than it actually shows. I don't know where it's going. And that's pretty much the gist of everything that you can find out from investigating this place.
I guess what I'm getting from the scene is that if not forcibly taken from his home, he might have, like, when he left or was taken, whatever, that might not have caused all this damage. This might be the people ransacking an open home. You know what I mean? So if it was left unlocked enough for a drunk dude to come pass in, all of the, like, mess in here very well could be unrelated to him being gone. You know what I mean? It could be aftermath of him being taken or leaving and leaving the door unlocked. The only thing that we know is he's not here, and there was a drunk dude on his floor.
He had questions about the money.
Saul, but...
and money seems to be our connection right now. We know that Saul has some money issues with Smeed. I say that's our next step.
Be on high alert. Go look for this dude.
You guys want to go check out Smeed's place?
Perhaps Larur, since he was questioning Saul, wanted to know more.
And Saul gave
Perhaps
us...
he went that way.
Saul gave us Limus's address, too.
Yep. You know where to go.
I think we need to start questioning Saul, maybe, too, if his trusted people are also questioning him.
Well, what I'm thinking there is, when we come to this dude, we don't necessarily know that Limus is in the wrong here, because it sounds like Saul is. You know what I mean? So, like, maybe not come in accusing him, just be like, you should talk with us.
Just having a conversation, yeah.
Because trust me, like, you won't take all three of us hostage, but you know what I mean? Like, you can talk with us.
If he tries, then we fight.
Then we fuck him up.
But, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just worried that this could potentially be an inside thing, because we're following the information that Saul's giving us. So
we have one side of the
Saul
story.
set up Larur or something.
And this investigation, in my behalf, I would like to have both sides. So I would like to talk to Limus. If we know where his house is and shit, maybe kind of walk towards there first without going in, and maybe like see if it looks guarded.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw you a map of his house.
Midday time type shit.
Okay. You guys would make your way to Limus Smeed's house, and his house is a townhouse that's crammed in the tenements on Rat Street in a rundown section of Riddleport. You get to his house. It's a modest-sized house.
From outside, what can I perceive?
From the outside, there's a front entrance that is kind of random, whatever, easy. Near the back, there's a pile of barrels and old crates and stuff. Do you want to percept around the house?
Yeah,
Like,
well,
you want to do
around outside, yeah.
You want to get a perception around
I would
the
like
house?
to walk around.
All right, do that. You give me a perception check.
Nah, I didn't do very good on that one.
Lamb.
Levens?
Natural one.
Oh, lamb.
You got an 11 too?
Well, turns out then an 11 is good enough to see this.
Oh, God.
A lamb.
Lamb.
You uncover a poorly hidden green cloak trimmed in sable. Each of you would instantly recognize this as Larur's coat, and it is blood-stained, and it's hidden in some of these crates over here.
OMG.
Oh,
back door.
shit, Elion. Y'all, this is Larur's coat.
The blood is still fairly fresh.
Man, I want to grab that.
We're hot on a trail.
Do we want to make it obvious? I'm worried.
I don't want to walk in holding it.
No.
We know it's there. Let's just go in. We'll come back for it.
I say we play like we don't know when we first go in.
Okay. So How many stories is this, 2?
2.
All right, well, who wants to walk in first and
No windows on the first floor.
see,
I'll bust her down.
well, I mean, we walk in nicely,
I'll knock.
and,
You go to the front door and knock.
yeah.
Yeah, you hear in the background somebody yell
geez.
something.
Oh, boy.
So Larry?
Footsteps up to the door. There's a metal slide, like a window slide that opens on the door. What do you want? He sees you guys. You see recognition go across his eyes. He closes it, and you hear the door lock, and then another door behind that door lock.
Hey, we're just here to talk. We don't know what's going on.
That was
Leave
really
me the
sketchy.
fuck alone.
That was really
I know
creepy.
who you people are. I don't want to deal with you.
All right.
We owe you money. Don't you want to talk
You
about
have
your
money to give
payments?
me?
We would like to discuss on behalf of Saul.
Make a bluff check.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. 26.
Nice.
That's a good bluff.
We're just here to talk shop, man. You can take my fucking weapon, I don't care.
He slides the thing back open and his eyes narrowed. Let me see the money.
Said we're here to talk shop.
I jiggle a coin purse on my side, kind of pat it a few times, but I don't hold it up for him to see.
What is it you say you're here to talk about?
We're here to mostly discuss
What Saul owes you.
what Saul owes you.
He owes me a lot.
Yeah, so we've heard.
Better get it or else someone else is gonna come looking for him.
Well, we would like to talk about what he owes you exactly so we can make him pay up.
Roll a diplomacy check.
Okay. 20?
You hear the door unlock, and he opens it up. Okay, so he lets you in the front door. You enter this little like secondary room, which you can tell is probably a little bit of a safety room. You can so there's 2 doors to try and get through. If somebody tries to bust through the first one, he can quickly retreat out the second one and lock that one behind him. And then you would enter into the entryway, and halfway through it, it's not like a whole room, but there's not 2 rooms, but this big main room is divided into 2 with a half wall that cuts it in half. You guys would hear you walking into the room, you'd get hit in the face with the strong sense of cigars, BO, and like animal shit. And you would lead you around, and you just sit. There's a set of stairs in the south portion leading up.
Where would you like us to sit, Limus?
I got my desk over here. You guys can sit down in front of me in the chairs. I only got 1 chair, so you're gonna have to stand, most of you. So,
What
you have money?
What terms has Saul agreed on with you thus far? That way we know what to relay to him. He knows damn well what he owes you, but we don't, and we're working as the men, so we need to know exactly what he owes you.
Why wouldn't he tell you the whole deal if you guys were coming to negotiate with me?
Do you trust Saul?
I don't trust anyone.
Neither do I.
So what did he tell you?
He owes you lots of money.
That's true. Is he gonna pay it to me?
From what we hear, yeah.
When?
That's what we're here to discuss. What can we make for the plan? What can we tell him from you since we're here?
We'd like to make some sort of payment plan. Can I do a perception, just kind of generally around?
That's kind of what I was thinking too. While we're
Is there
sitting
anything
here, do I hear, smell, sniff?
Sure. Roll some perception.
Particularly, I'm looking for any signs of Larur.
I want to hear like a anything.
27.
Ooh, that's hot. I got a 26.
You hear from the room on the other side, you go,
Monkey.
some rustling going on in that room. Listen, if you're not here to pay me and you're not here to fork out it for another loan, if you don't need another loan, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Tell me, what's a person like you doing in a place like this? Shouldn't a moneylender like yourself be in... I don't remember the name of the wealthy
You
neighborhood.
have the riches.
I don't
Boast.
I don't have the money. I'm not lending out my own money.
I see.
So much like us, you're working under the word of someone that needs some money, or else it's probably your head. And same with us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's everybody who lives in Riddleport.
So how can we get that to you? What type of plan can we make with you?
There's already been a plan. He's been
We
late.
don't know it.
Then your boss should have told you about it.
That's why we're here. We don't trust listening to the word of him. We need to hear from the source what he owes so we can... That's how debt collection works.
Well, he still owes me a good, maybe 9,000 GP. He's supposed to be paying me in 500 GP increments every week, and he's been behind the last 2 weeks. I didn't get anything.
Anything from him.
And if he misses a payment, what is the current policy?
If he misses enough payment, somebody's going to be sent to collect it directly from him. That's
Someone
looking
will.
soon.
You haven't sent anyone yet, though.
Not yet.
And has anyone been here recently? From my understanding, Saul has sent payments over to you.
He usually sends Lar, but I haven't seen him in a while.
You haven't seen Lar. Can I sense motive?
Yeah.
Me too.
Motive that.
Actually, give me your modifiers and I roll them.
Okay.
Oh, all right. I have a +2.
Okay.
I have a +1.
I have a +5.
I don't like doing it this way.
That's right.
I like it.
He doesn't seem to be telling a lie, but you don't necessarily trust him to begin with.
One of the payments has gone missing in a trip to you, so that is why we have been sent, but if you claim to have not received a payment, then this is beyond both me and you. You swear you haven't seen Lar?
I haven't seen Lar since last payment, which is, I don't know, 2 weeks
ago.
It's been late. And if he is continuing to be late, I'm gonna start doubling it. I'm gonna send people out to collect. This is not gonna be a good situation.
At this point, Elyon has stood up. Can she walk outside to where we came in? Is it not locked?
You could walk outside, I guess.
Okay, she goes over and she disappears from view.
I think that means that your guys are supposed to go. Follow your friend. Get the fuck out.
She comes back and she throws Lurer's cloak in his face, and then she moves behind the desk and she grabs him, and she attempts to push him towards Crow, and can she choke him? Could she get her hands on his neck?
Roll me a CMB.
Crow's gonna kind of go towards his falchion as he gets closer to him, or is pushed closer rather.
22.
You successfully grapple this man. You throw his desk on. He looks at it confused and shocked, and then you come up behind him and just grab him by the throat and put him up towards Crow.
I put him against Crow's big body.
Listen,
and I say, then what the fuck?
Crow's got a falchion to his neck as well.
Then what is this?
It's a code. It's a code.
Sense motive.
Okay.
+2. Yep.
Or is it just you? You're talking.
You don't believe him.
I don't believe him.
No.
Okay. I don't believe you.
It is a code. I've never seen it before in my life.
This is Lurer's cloak. What's it doing in your yard?
And why is there
I don't know. Anybody could have put that there.
Was there blood on it?
I don't know, but I'd say good riddance regardless.
Thing is, we went to Lurer's home today. Place was ransacked, and next stop we do is to here, only to find that his bloody cloak is on your property. You've got some explaining to do.
Crow now presses the falchion against his neck.
I'm gonna pop an extract. My heightened awareness, if we're out of turn, should take me a couple seconds.
Yeah, you can pop it quick. Cool. I'm just thinking here. So he's gonna try and push you off, trying to break free of your grapple.
Okay.
And he's not able to do it, but then he whistles, and everybody roll initiative.
Fuck yeah. Got my falchion on its neck.
This is exactly why I popped that.
Man. I got 8.
I really don't think he knows about Lurer, but Elyon thinks he knows.
As far as Dane's concerned, he knows. But
So Crow got an 8.
I don't know, maybe he doesn't.
8 for Crow.
But Dane's like, yeah, you bullshitter.
Elyon?
18.
Dane?
13.
All right, Elyon, you go first.
So he whistled?
Yep, he whistled.
All right, do I get the feeling that means that someone's coming? Is that Elyon's intelligence?
Yeah, you
Tells
remember
you
what
that.
he said, what Saul said about a guard dog.
Doggy.
So she's holding him. Can I, he attempted to break grapple, so I'm gonna
You have to maintain or let him go.
let him go,
Okay.
and I'm gonna just take one step back and say, this could easily turn bloody, and it's not gonna be our blood. You better be talking about what happened to Lureur, or you're not gonna make it out of here.
Roll me an intimidate check.
21.
All right. Right after you say that, you hear, and a baboon runs out from the other room and goes and tries to bite Dane.
Guard dog, more like guard monkey.
Is a 15 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Nice.
Thank God.
It's your turn,
Scary,
Dane.
though.
Ooh. Dane.
This kind of he looks mean and like hyped up. He just comes
He's a hyped
bounding
up.
out and goes directly to bite you, but you step aside. And
I had
you're not
just
really
popped
able
my
to-
heightened awareness, so I'm also kind of like,
Yeah, you kind of
riled.
heard him coming and you just like twitch and his jaws like snapped in your face.
I am open-handed right now. Everything is sheathed. I'm gonna try and grapple and wrestle this monkey.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna straight up go wrestle and I kind of crouch and go at him like that.
All right.
All right. Is that CMB?
Get a monkey boy.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a 10.
10's not enough to grapple this monkey.
I whiff past him.
This
Stand up.
baboon's strong.
I'm ready to punch. I got my fists up.
This is your fight.
Yep. I'm about to square off with a baboon.
Limus's turn. Crow, do you have your falchion out? You say you had it
Yes,
up?
it was on his neck.
I remember that now. So Laura is pinned between
Nope, not Laurer.
Limus. Limus is pinned between Elyon and Crow behind his desk. He does feel threatened by Elyon's threat. Okay, let's settle down, off, back, He's gonna try and handle animal quick. And the monkey, he just like snorts. And he just stares at Dane.
I'm just staring back, snorting.
All right, fine. All right, I see my life worth the amount of money that Saul still owes me. You're lucky that I wasn't prepared for this. I'll let you guys go, but I don't know anything about this Laura person. I swear to God.
Then help us understand. Can I talk? Are we out?
Yeah, you're out of combat.
Why was his robe in your yard?
I don't know. Anybody can plant a robe places.
I turned and looked both like Crow and Dane, perplexed.
We need to huddle up privately.
Perception.
You can leave.
How about
No.
since he told his monkey to chill the fuck out, would I be able to sprint up the stairs?
Try it.
Okay. I just full round 60 feet. I'm running. I'm just gonna sprint up there and be like, oh yeah? Then what's this? It's just a sex chamber. Then what is this?
Monkey orgy hall.
As soon as you start running, the monkey would get freaked out and go to try and just grab you.
All right.
A natural 9 on that one. What's your
Miss this.
What's your CMD?
CMD is 14.
14.
I wasn't trying to trigger the monkey, but I see how that works.
Yeah, I rolled a percentile to see if he was calm enough to
That monkey was revved.
to like follow orders.
He was so revved.
Nope, he doesn't have a bonus to his CMB. That's not good enough.
Okay.
Yeah, so you get by. This monkey is still kind of like chasing you, but he didn't grab you. You can run upstairs.
Yeah, I'd like to make it to the top of the stairs and perceive quick.
What are you doing? Outsk, stop!
I won't touch anything. I'm seeing if Larur is here. We're gonna find out. I don't take you for your word, Limus, but I have to see.
Yeah, you would run up the stairs, and you'd make it to the top, and you're in kind of a hallway area with a door in front of you.
Oh, damn. Can I listen? Can I just listen without going in the door? Like, perceive?
You might want to say that again.
Yeah, and the
sorry.
windows up on this floor are boarded over. But yeah, you can percept if you like. Listen.
Yeah, I would like to take a listen instead of an open. Yeah, that's gonna be 17.
You still hear the monkey downstairs.
Okay.
Nothing on the other side of this door.
All right.
Maybe you hear.
I'd like to come down as far as I can and say, there's just another room up here. I don't hear anyone.
He could be gagged.
That's for us to find
Could
out.
be unconscious.
That too. He could be dead.
I hope you understand, but we're gonna need to look into that room.
I got nothing to hide.
I'm sure you don't.
Go ahead, look around.
I'd like to open the door up there. There's some shit in the corner.
You open up this room, and it's just a simple kitchen.
Oh,
There's a
another
barrel,
door?
a nice serving table. Yeah, there's another door that you can enter in.
I see the door over there. I'm gonna open that one too.
You open up this next door connected to the living room, and you find a bedroom. It's filthy, cluttered with discarded bits of food, dirty clothes, and other trash.
I see another door.
Yes, you do. You open that one as well.
Yeah.
This is a cluttered room used for short-term storage and collateral before Smeed transfers it to... That's information you don't know.
It's just a closet filled
Yeah,
with shit.
You do see a strong box.
So does it seem like valuable shit in that little storage room then?
It looks like valuable stuff could be in here. There's a lockbox.
Okay. Well, there's no humans up here. I'm gonna return downstairs to relay the information. Up there we have what seems to be his bedroom, a kitchen, and a storage room. I didn't see anyone.
I told you, I got nothing to hide.
I believe you now. Well,
I have a really strange feeling about all this.
He sits back and starts lighting a cigar.
I light it for him.
Thank you. Spark it up.
Yeah.
You want one?
I'm good.
I'll take one.
Cigars?
Sure. Sorry for holding a blade to your neck.
Yeah, well, fuck you too.
Thank you.
We'd like that for him.
well, we hope.
I light it for him. Spark it.
Well, we hope we don't have to see you again on bad terms. We've got to figure some shit out.
Yeah, I would
And we're
prefer
gonna
it
get-
if I never saw you people again.
Yeah, we're gonna get Saul to get you some money.
You don't... no. Okay.
You know what? Here's a GP for your trouble.
Wait, didn't he say he was gonna wipe the debt?
Yeah.
No, I thought he said the amount of money he owes him is worth his life. So
he'd
he
wipe the debt.
wants
stopped
to be
fighting you.
alive.
Yeah.
He wants to be alive so he can collect said money. Is what I
No,
took
he's
it.
gonna... No.
Oh, he wants to be alive so he doesn't
Yeah.
care about the money.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying he wants to be alive so he can see the money. And I was
No.
like, okay.
He's gonna trade his life for the debt.
Okay. Well, that's a bigger deal then.
Yes.
Then I didn't say that. Fuck him.
Good.
Well,
Sweaty
Let's grab Laura's coat.
Yep, we need Lars' coat. You have yourself a good day, fat man.
Ah, you too. Wait.
Walk out.
Yeah. Never come back here.
I try to pet the monkey.
You fucking
can I,
hope we
Can I
don't.
pet it?
Oh my god, Otz.
On the way out, I just try to like stroke it.
You reach out very tentatively to it, and his eyes narrow, and it starts baring its teeth a little bit, and then you just like touch its head, and it just kind of shrinks under your hand a little bit, but it lets you touch it, and then it runs away into its back area.
Okay. That's all I wanted.
That was nice. Runs away.
Can I just take a peek into the back area before we leave? Where
Yeah.
the monkey was? Make
Yep,
sure
yep,
he's not
yep.
shitting on Laura.
So you look in that back area, and you see just like a pile of straw and shit, and there's a fireplace back there.
This monkey knows how to create fires.
Yeah, it's a fire monkey.
Good monkey.
Fire baboon.
I'm gonna pet the monkey as well.
No. Everyone trying to touch the baboon.
You reach out towards its hand, and it bites your finger.
Ah, dang it.
Take a point of damage.
You piece of shit monkey.
Did you hit that? Did you just slap the monkey?
No, I just waved my hand at
Say
it.
spank the
Did
monkey.
you just spank that monkey?
All right.
Where did my freaking pen go?
I got to get out of this stank house.
Yeah, you guys are free to leave.
I am leaving.
Yep.
Good.
Yep. Man.
All right.
we
Recon
all out-
outside.
we all outside?
Recon outside.
Someone had to have planted it here.
Yeah, I was
Who
looking
could
for
it
your
be?
pencil.
I know. Okay, so yeah, someone definitely had LaRue. And if it wasn't this big boy, it's definitely someone who wants to frame Big Boy.
Well, in our train of logic, I only see Saul as the perp right now because he's the one that gave us all this information to go attack him. He probably just wanted us to do his dirty work for him. He could very well have planted all that just to make it seem.
He said to investigate. He didn't necessarily say to go kill him. He said he didn't care if you did, but I wouldn't necessarily say maybe he wanted us to, fuck up the enemy. There's a chance that he truly doesn't know where LaRue went, but there's also that big chance that maybe he had his death set up to make him seem wronged.
Right, that's a pilot. We just got to keep it in the back of our minds. Do we want to go and tell him what we found?
I mean, I've known that Saul's ran sketchier business than a bar before, so he's definitely not unfamiliar with maybe some of
wouldn't-
the more criminal.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him.
He might be a bad cop per se, a dirty cop, but
I personally don't care if Saul is the one in the wrong here, being that he still pays me.
yeah.
I say we report to Saul what we found and see what he
100%.
says. And if we get bad vibes from him, whatever.
100%. I agree with Elion. Let's make the trip back. We bring back what we have for information from his house, his coat, Fat Man, and see what he has to say, huh?
Sure. Head
We
back to the
track.
Green Goblin, go up to his room.
The
Saul
what
sit-
goblin?
Golden Goblin. Dang it. You go to the Golden Goblin and Saul's sitting there at his desk. You guys, what did you guys find? I don't remember his voice. Tes. Sol van Kaskeskin.
Well,
Sol van Kaskeskin.
we originally went to LaRue's place, only to find it empty.
Well,
Well, there was a drunk man inside, but
Yeah.
we threw him out.
Squatters tend to show up.
And
quickly.
most of his valuables had been pillaged, and he was not there.
It didn't look like a fight had happened there, but his place had been ransacked and quickly gone through by who we don't know.
Interesting.
We followed that up by going and talking to what was
Smeed, Fat Boy Smeed.
Smeed, and interestingly enough, we found this, and I pull out LaRue's cloak.
That's his jacket.
I'm looking intently at Saul when I take
I
it
was
out.
thinking the same thing.
Bloody.
We found this on the property of Smeed.
Make a perception check. Or sense motive. Actually,
I got a
rolled-
plus-
I rolled a sense
Plus
motive.
one on
All right.
mine.
I got a 2 + 2.
+5.
You guys, pretty much all of you would think that he doesn't look as surprised as you might expect. But he does react kind of surprised and sad.
He's also pretty battle hardened. Like we were like, Hans is dead. He's like, oh, I liked him.
Well,
You know.
I'm assuming since you brought back a bloody jacket and not him, that means that you didn't find him.
No, we didn't find his body. And I believe Smeed in his telling that he doesn't know what happened.
We have fully.
I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they knew that they were gonna come over Cincher, and maybe someone set up a stakeout and took him out before he even showed up.
Would they have taken the money that he was carrying with him too? Did he have
probably.
transportation of gold?
Yeah, he's bringing about 500 GP over there.
Well,
That's a possibility.
This sets us back a little bit.
we've explored. Would you like us to proceed in the investigation in any way?
You definitely can, but in the meantime, I'm gonna need somebody else to step up in his place as floor manager. Does anybody volunteer?
What does that mean to us?
You just have to be around to help organize, and you're pretty much doing a lot of managerial work for me now. It's just this is gonna be a new title. You have more say in what everybody else is doing, basically.
Do you have somebody in mind?
None of us want responsibility.
There's a part of Dane that thinks that that's obviously more up his alley than
Yeah.
cutting people's throats.
He'd be like, I think Dane shows signs of managerial promise, but if anybody else would like to plead their case, I'm all ears.
Oh, what? Is it the drug use?
It's the brains, not the bronze, big boy.
Well, he came in here, and he came to a place of business that takes people's money, and he made almost a 1,000 GP just in the first night he was here. I think that's a good sign.
I've got a lot of knowledge on the
Yeah.
areas. Well,
But feel free, this is the interview right now. You're interviewing together. Or we can do separates if you like.
I personally appreciate the offer and would like to maybe think on it until we get the end of this
Tell you what.
figured out.
I will raise you all to a managerial status. And
What?
you will share any of those responsibilities. You guys, at this point, everything that you guys have done just kind of on your own accord has only brought in new business. I was able to pay you each 100 GP in the last week just as a bonus. And that's all to you guys. So you guys, I'm going to give you full responsibility to do what you need, do what you want, do what you think will help the Golden Goblin prosper. and I'm gonna bump up your daily salaries to 25 GP each.
Woo. It's very
You got it,
kind
boss.
of you, Saul.
That sound good?
Yes.
I appreciate the act.
Would you like us to continue in this investigation for LaRue? Or do you want us to just start working?
Well, to be honest, I've lived in Riddleport for a long time, and when people don't show up but their bloody clothes do, there's not much you can find. If you'd like to keep looking into it, you can. I'd feel free. It'd put my mind at ease knowing exactly what happened to Lar, but at the same time, I was the one who put him in danger, so there's that.
Sounds like we should just get back to work.
Yeah, I suppose.
Saul, what are some things holding back the Golden Goblin right now? What are some things you want to see happen?
We could.
Boat rides. We need ghoul tables. We need.
I think there's. So, the Velashu River.
Mm-hmm.
There's no bridges across it, as you might have noticed from living in this town all your life. That is because back in the day, there was goblin raids and other monster raids and stuff like that would happen, and everyone could get, if they were on one side of the river, there wasn't a bridge for things to move across and do more damage to the town.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, there are no bridges, and there's only one ferry running people back and forth.
And the other side's still equally as populated nowadays?
Yep, that's the free coin district on the other side, and you know what free coin means.
Free coin.
Free booty.
So what you're saying is you would like to run another ferry.
I think it could be wise to run a ferry, because we can bring people right to our back door.
Yeah. A goblin-specific ferry.
So, we could potentially...
I love it.
We could potentially...
We have a boatmaster. We could think about it.
we could sell the St. Casperions by a boat.
You could.
I think that would work into the Golden Goblin's grand scheme a little better, for sure.
There's a lot of things
I'm
that
sure
the
we
Golden
could get a
Goblin
big
or
boat.
Saul could use with another building.
Yeah, we could try... Yeah, what, you got ideas for that?
No. Trying to think of things that the city needs. I know it has a lot of stuff already as far as like merchants and stuff goes, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to think what type of thing that Saul would even run. It could be another cover like it was. It was a mission that was a cover for running, but we could do it a little more above the books. Keep it a mission and maybe do some of our running out of there to keep it off of the eyes of the goblin.
I mean, if you guys want to try and set up your own base of operations and
know.
get something going over there, that could be fun. That could be interesting.
It would be under affiliation with you, so we would definitely need some, I guess, hearsay on what the managerial take is.
What does that even mean?
Like
Hearsay
what we're
on the
gonna do,
managerial
what we're
take.
gonna do with the building. Like
It's up to you guys. I don't know what to do with it either.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
We can either sell it or you guys can figure out something to do with it. I'm gonna sell it if you guys don't have anything else to do with it.
I mean, if he sells it, someone else is going to pick it up and probably use it for what it's supposed to be used for because of the way it's already laid out. I don't know
Yeah,
how
could be.
well it would connect to the goblin.
Might be good in for Dane's mother, being a religious type. She might have a good use
another
for
form of a temple or a mission.
it. Put it under some family name. I don't know.
There's a lot of things you can do with the building. We don't need to make the decision on it now.
No,
I
no.
like the choice
Think
of the
on it.
ferry. The ferry sounds cool.
Yeah,
We'll do some talk and see what we can think of for the building for you. If nothing comes about, I think you just earned yourself a boat.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, and I'm sure that we could buy like a ship and maybe like a small riverboat with the amount of money we could get for a
Probably.
whole building.
You get a ferry and then something for maybe some
Yeah.
outdoor gambles.
If we have a boat and hire a crew and stuff, we can potentially bring in our supplies for less. We don't have to rely on somebody else getting our supplies for us. So that could be interesting.
Sounds like everything points to boats.
The goblin could also always use additions and repairs and stuff
True that.
like that.
We could add on to the goblin.
Anything that may be downtrodden or old can be renewed with money.
Yes.
Fix things up quite a bit.
Maybe just even improving the inside of the goblin or outside of the goblin itself would bring in more customers itself. You know what I mean?
That's very true, Dane.
Well, hell, we got a lot of options.
Yeah, you do. So you managers, you think about how you want to manage,
wow.
all right?
Look at
All
us.
right.
okay.
I can manage that.
It might feel like I'm putting a lot of responsibility on you,
Little
and
bit.
I am, because I'm old now. I'm getting older, and I dream of retiring and maybe handing this off to you guys. Some people who have really helped it get going and helped an old man kind of live out his last days in comfort.
Well, it's very, very nice of you to say.
It's my dream to pass this on to my adopted son.
Crow Moonwave.
Crow Moonwave. I got the adoption papers are in the mail.
Oh. I still have parents, so you can't adopt me. You can adopt him.
I'm going to.
My father
You just
left
lost a
today.
dad.
I can
Are you
adopt
looking
too.
for a daughter?
I would love a daughter. I love daughters too. Sons and daughters.
We'll be brother and sister.
Oh, you guys, you look like siblings already. Half orc and an elf.
And an
sibling.
elf.
Beautiful.
It really is.
Perhaps now's a good time to go to the docks, take a look at boats.
Yeah. See what they got for sale.
Maybe.
Oh,
some
if you're gonna
boats.
head down to the docks, actually, I have something that you could pick up for me.
Oh,
There's a shipment of some really good wine and ale coming in. It'll be at the Foam Runner is the boat that has bringing it in for us. Yeah, this stuff was supposed to come in for the Golden Goblin, like the tournament. But whatever, they're late as hell. So the Foam Runner has 4 casks of very exotic liquor for you to go pick up. You can take up to 4 of our extra bouncers to go down there if you want a little extra protection or don't want to carry it. I might have a cart out back to you. You could probably
I'd
grab.
prefer a cart.
Yeah, take up
Maybe 1 or 2 just to have a
take
little
some
bit
guards
extra.
with you if you want a little bit of help like that. Some things, sometimes it's nice to have as a backup. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
Do these bouncers work under me now?
Yeah, everyone now works under you guys.
Ooh.
nice.
Even Lixie.
I'm gonna go tell Finn what to do.
Even
You
Sam?
Even Sam.
Tell Finn. Just be like, Finn, sorry, man. I'm
Sorry,
the only one
man.
here that can smoke drugs. Get out.
I'm the only one here.
We can't have 2 people smoking our supply. It's
Yeah,
just gonna
see-
burn through too fast.
So you could definitely tell Finn to do things and
I'm
stuff.
not gonna yet, but
Okay.
that's cool.
Yeah, so if you guys want to
That's
just
good
hop
knowledge.
down there since you're going down to the docks anyway, I'd
Absolutely.
appreciate you grabbing some.
Let's get some wine.
liquor for me.
Elyon grabs a bottle of pretty strong liquor on the way out too.
Whole bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she just takes it and she just starts sipping on it as they start going to the dock.
I'm grabbing hands of it as we're walking out.
Me too. I don't want her
We're
to
all
be
sipping a bottle.
sipping alone.
Yeah,
Alright.
she'll pass it.
I just want to add a couple details that Saul should have told you about picking up the liquor. He would have said that a Captain Fizgabon and some dwarf is going to be the person that you're going to go to talk to get the liquor.
Fizkaban?
Fizgabon. And he says that his spot in the docks is like right across the way from a tavern called the Coral's Reef. So that's just to locate it a little bit.
All right.
So yeah, you guys gonna go down to the docks now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Coral Reef doesn't happen to be the bar that Crow and I.
No, that was
really,
the
that's
frothy flagon.
All right.
Yeah.
You haven't gotten this
Right.
one.
Frothy flag.
Where I icicled the guy and then I healed him.
Yeah.
Come get your money. Fine.
Are you guys gonna take any bouncers?
I
Take
don't
maybe
s-
just
she
one.
doesn't care for
I don't
one.
see it being.
Oh, okay.
Help.
Let's,
But if you
yeah.
want one,
no,
yeah.
I
let's-
would take a
I'll
cart.
be the bouncer.
If they have a hand cart
you
in
can
the
grab a
back,
cart. Yeah,
I'll
grab
walk with the cart.
Yeah, we'll grab a car. We'll just go the 3 of us.
Okay, cool. You guys walking down the town.
Yeah.
Seeing it's a windy day out. It's like cloudy, windy. It's not raining, but sometimes it feels like there's a little bit of wet just coming down from the air. A lot of
From
that,
the ocean.
a lot of that is
Seaside.
spray from the ocean, but it does seem like it could rain later.
How's the Cipher Gate look?
The Cipher Gate, it's standing tall, man.
Tall and pretty.
All right.
There's no more bird blood on it.
That's good.
When Elyon looks at it, she just casts a spark in the air.
Okay.
Sees if that.
That purple mist doesn't show up again.
Curious. All right.
Curious.
Indeed. You guys make it down to the docks, and you guys see the tavern, and then you know that right next to there's going to be the boat. You see this boat, but you notice that it's already being offloaded by a couple guards and then a guy in very heavy-looking plate mail. Picture right there.
Oh,
Ooh, that's thick boy. 2 C's.
it's a big sword.
Yeah. So these people are already unloading this boat as you walk up to them. You guys say anything?
Gotta. We're looking for a Captain Fizkaban.
Fizkaban. Captain Fizkaban.
The man in the armor would turn around and go, he's taking a break right now. What can I help you with?
Well, we got a shipment of some liquor for the Golden Goblin.
Oh, no. Turns out that those are meant for us. Sorry.
And who are you?
Make a knowledge local check.
I recognize that sigil. 20.
20. You know this guy as Bradikar Faye.
Brad Fay.
Actually, Faje.
Fay.
Sure. And and then there's 2 Zincher. You would notice the other guys as being Zincher guards. You know that this guy works for Zincher from that check, so this is a Zincher thing happening right now.
Okay.
And you notice his armor that he's wearing is old Corvosan guard armor that you know and have heard of him bragging about being a Corvosan guard who eventually left. Like he had to.
Look, I know that there's liquor on that boat for us, and we would really appreciate it.
Well, I say we already paid for it, so it's
paid for
it's
it?
ours.
Yes, so
Didn't
so have
pay
we.
us.
Well, I don't have record of that, and you guys are trying to steal my alcohol.
Did
so
you pay
either
Fizkaban?
back off or
Did you pay Fizkaban for the liquor? Is that who owns the liquor?
He's
Yeah, that's
taking a
right.
break. He's tied up, isn't he?
he's in the bar right now, spending some of his earnings.
How much to get the ale back? Just the ale. You can take the rest of whatever garbage he has.
He unsheathes his sword. I'm on direct orders to bring this back to Mr. Zincher, so move it along.
I'm gonna pull out my falchion.
Mr. Fay, we don't want any problems.
Yes, we do.
I don't want any problems.
Everybody, roll for initiative. Next episode.
Problems have already come to us. When a sword gets pulled, I pull out my dick.
I just want to check in with you guys, with each character, since we're on our session 10 now, and I want to get a feel of the headspace of everybody and how they've thought about everything that's happened in the last week or so. Anyone want to start?
Elion will start.
All right,
She's been doing a lot of
Elion,
thinking.
what is Elion thinking right now, and what has she thought of the last week?
Well, right now, the biggest thought in her mind is she's kind of going through the motions right now. She's just thinking about, like, her dad left and she didn't even say bye to him. So that's kind of her biggest thing. Hence, the bottle of liquor. She's kind of trying to pass those emotions to the side. But she feels really confused and also empty. Like, the feeling of when you accomplish a goal that you've been wanting to do for a long time, but then it's just kind of like done and you're like, okay, kind of lost. That's what she feels, because she just became a manager of a place where, like, a couple weeks ago she just wanted a job, and now she's looking at, like, she's set up for money, she has the money she needs, she could be a potential owner of not only a blacksmith but also a bar. But as far as life changes, she's killed a lot of people in the last 2 weeks.
True. It's been a bloody week.
Previous to that, it's like she might have fought a couple people, maybe she was in some scraps, but she's definitely wasn't a killer. And now she's killed and been involved with the deaths of like 30 plus people.
Yeah.
So she's feeling pretty messed up, trying to sort through that thought and trying to understand her rage, which previously, like, yeah, she got angry, but now her rage results in people dying and burning to death. Big change for her to think through. Just trying to figure out who she is now. And
Yeah, and everybody here is kind of at that coming to age where they have to figure out what they want to do for themselves. Now, there's nothing like telling them what to do. I mean, I think they kind of have a boss, but now they're at a point where their decisions are the things that are going to drive their actions. So you guys now have you're learning what to do with your own agency.
that's a part of it too. Like her dad told her has been her guiding direction. And that's part of the reason that she started doing this. But now he's gone. It's like, well, do I even care about making money and having a job and doing this stuff if he's not even here anymore? Why am I even still here? I don't think she's asked some of those questions, but that seems like the way that she would go. Her headspace of like, yeah, if she had more free time, I imagine that's where she'd start going like, what am I even doing?
Interesting. What about Dane? What's Dane thinking?
I mean, Dane for the past 2 weeks has also just changed lifestyles super hard. He didn't hurt people before. He got hurt. He still really hasn't hurt a lot of people in this campaign. I think my fatality list is on one hand still. I think I've maybe killed like 3 people or something like that. But like, really, that hasn't done anything for him. It hasn't like changed him. He still doesn't like fighting. He doesn't like the idea that he could lose what he has worked for when he feels like he's worked for it all, even though he may have came from money. You know what I mean? He's been making the moves that he thought he was gonna by making good money selling drugs. That escalated quickly to him managing, and now like, I don't know, he has a lot of what he thought he wanted in life set up, which was to have the money, to have even like a relationship, to have, I don't know, some claim to his name where he wasn't just the shitty sailor's son, the whore's daughter, or the whore's son, you know what I mean? He's been making what he would assume his mother proud. His dad, he couldn't care less, but he feels better than him now because he doesn't feed to orders of some captain. You know what I mean? He's kind of captain.
True.
To a certain extent, to his own life.
You've probably heard like your dad just like yelling about his boss and stuff like that all the time.
Yep, and I don't have to deal with listening to a captain, nonetheless traveling and leaving family. I don't leave the town. I make more money than most of the town. And at this point of being a kid, a child to most people, like 18 years old and being a manager at a wealthy bar is huge for him. You know what I mean? He's not planning on leaving that type of lifestyle behind no matter what is to come. So like, he can be of a great usage and he knows that, but like where he just fell, I think he's finding a lot of comfort in, as opposed to discomfort that a lot of the team is feeling and people in the town are feeling. He's feeling
like
success.
Elion
and comfort
described it as
and,
like almost a new feeling.
Yeah,
but you're kind of settling into.
I was settling into what I
wanted.
wanted. Yeah, I was like, I wanted the money, I wanted the booze, I wanted the women. You know what I mean? And when you own the bar and you make the drugs, you run into all of this. You know what I mean? I have good name at the temple. I have good name at the bars. Good name on the streets. I have a bunch of rando drug people out in the streets that are like, ha, you got any of the stuff? You know what I mean? So, I mean, I feel like he's definitely coming to terms with what he's doing. The only thing that he hasn't really agreed with is like the killing and the, like, even when he was working for Saul, he was sketched about having a owner or like being like, do you own me now? You know what I mean? Do you own all my work? Because he wasn't cool with that, and Saul respected that, and as such, he's respecting everything that Saul's proposed.
Hell yeah.
Comfort.
What about Crow?
So the last couple weeks have been tough for Crow. He's been in the thick of it as far as doing a lot of killing, and he's gotten his ass handed to him on more than one occasion, and he got hogtied, and you know, his mom was killed in front of him, and that led to probably some of the most passionate and just most grueling battles that he's ever face, but I think unlike the other two characters in the campaign, violence has always been a part of Crow's life. It's not really anything new to him. It's just the amount in which, when he was a sailor, he wasn't, explicitly like just fighting. That it was just kind of something that came here and there. But now it's kind of, at least the last mission, that was the goal, was to fight and kill many people. But he has a lot more passion for it, a lot more drive behind it, obviously because of his mom. And the amount of money is definitely coming as a shock to him, just having this work, and then also going on that mission and just making 1,000 GP. He's never really had a rich lifestyle before in the past, other than if he had a ship or was on a ship, he considered himself rich. But now he's kind of conflicted in what he needs to do with this newly found cash, and he's just gonna slowly kind of upgrade his lifestyle, I think, in a way. And yeah, all hail to Pharasma.
Yeah, it really seems like, of everybody so far, it seems like the things that are driving your actions and stuff are based on things that have just kind of happened to Crow. Like he hasn't really tried to. Well, I mean, you could say that the mother thing was a reaction from one of his actions, but it was still based on a reaction that he had to something that
he's
thrust
definitely
upon him.
He's definitely being very reactive. He's not really. He's making a lot of decisions based on events that are happening instead of deciding to go on something for himself. He's letting things decide his next action.
Neat.